Oh, greetings. You look like you could do with some predictions for the subject.
Ancient Biblical Hebrew.
In fact, you look like you might be El Wadding or someone from the XLc Project, because I believe the XLc Project are the only school in Ireland who are doing the Elbit of
Ancient Biblical Hebrew
this year. Now and then there's an aspiring rabbi in Stratford College, but I checked with them and this year they have no one, so it's just us. Now, for the
Ancient Biblical Hebrew.
I have a good few predictions for this. Firstly, in the area of family, for the essay question, which is worth 50% of the marks of the paper, in family, it's most likely you'll get marriage, or possibly the role of women, biblical and post-biblical. The third most likely topic is how traditions and values were handed down to children in the Jewish faith. And the fourth most likely one is the barrenness/fruitfulness of women. So they're the order of the most likely essay topics for family. In prophetic protests, the most likely one is the reaction of any prophet to personal or national conflict. Secondly, the attitude of the writing prophets to official cult and worship. Thirdly, to compare and contrast any two prophets. And fourthly, conflict between a prophet and a king. For festivals and symbols, your most likely festival this year is Passover, or possibly an essay on the most important religious symbols, or it could be Hanukkah. For covenant, your most likely essay topic is the development of the theme of covenant throughout the Bible and the Tanakh and Mishnah. The roles of Moses and Joshua as well, reward for keeping or punishment for breaking the covenant, or privileges and responsibilities of the chosen people. So that's it. And then for the actual tracts themselves, for family, your most likely tract is Proverbs 31 verse 10-17. Second most likely is Genesis 24 verses 62 to 67. The third most likely is Genesis 24 verses 2 to 5. For prophetic protest, the most likely one is 1 Kings 18 verses 36 to 39. Secondly, Amos 5 verses 14 to 17. And thirdly, Mishnah, Av 1, Mishnah 2. For festivals and symbols, your most likely one is 1 Kings 8 verses 64 to 65. Secondly, Exodus 12 verses 43 to 49. And thirdly, Leviticus 23 verses 39 to 43. For covenant, your most likely one is Joshua 24 verses 16 to 20. 1 Psalms 12 verses 7 to 10. And Genesis 15 verses 7 to 13. There we go.